All right, man. It ain't never happened to me, coach. It ain't never gonna happen to me. Why her past will haunt you. All right, so if you're in a relationship right now, congratulations. If you're not, congratulations. All right, both of you guys are doing very well. But we have this issue right here. We're gonna play some videos for you. Play some videos of kind of how women live their lives. And I call it the spectrum. You guys know I call it the spectrum. And the spectrum is essentially a time where most women, I would say 60%, 70, 80% of women live a different life than the men live. Like, women don't live their lives kind of working and toiling to become. They're kind of given what they got, and they're also given immunity to make decisions and bad mistakes and live their lives and do whatever they want. They could be whores, they could start OnlyFans, they could be nuns, they could be geeks, they could be bookworms, they could actually have a mixed hodgepodge of the two. But they're told that they can live a certain life and make mistakes and that people are going to overlook them. There's always a guy that's going to overlook it. And so they'll target the guy that's going to be willing to overlook it. Oh, I got a guy over here and I'll get a guy like that and the guy will always come save me. So what do? There's no consequences or repercussions to their actions. So they live a certain way and then later on they'll change it. They'll change it. I've grown up. I've matured. Now men do the same thing, but we're normally penalized by this. Like we went to jail. There's a penalty for that. Right? We were a man whore. We have kids out of wedlock, child support. There's typically a penalty for it. Or the women will do it. They will have this and they will have multiple abortions and multiple sexual partners and they will go on OnlyFans and they will do all these things. They'll date Pookie. They'll fucking do drug runs with drug dealers. They'll do this shit. I've had several women that have told me over the last 20-something years that they used to run drugs for guys. I was like, what? And they still know this guy. This is why your past will haunt him. She still talks to this guy. You might even find out while you were in a relationship with her, she still runs drugs for him or she recruits for that guy. All right. I've had several women the last few years tell me this. So these are things that these are guys she still texts. She won't tell you their relationship. Oh, it was just an ex. It's just a boyfriend. It was just nobody. I don't really like him, but she's still doing activities for them. She's still working behind the scenes. She's still keeping it up. That was her pimp. That was her pimp back in the day. Yeah. And she still might find other girls for him. Oh, I know a girl. She might text him real quick. Here's a girl, and she likes to get pimped out. Right, but it's just a friend to you. So you won't really understand the relationship. It was just a coworker. He was a coworker. I worked with him 8 jobs ago. Right? So the spectrum is real. They won't give you the real understanding of who this person is. He was a coworker, but he was a coworker she was fucking while she was married to this dude. You won't get the whole story. And yes, he still works for them. You'll find out that, I haven't met with him in 5 months, 8 years. And then you'll find out they met up last week. You'll find out they met up last week. Why you didn't tell me that? I didn't think it was that important. So we do have to understand that this type of shit happens. And when you don't ask tough questions, you get exploited. So here's an example of this. We have this woman right here. Oh, and she'll say she's a Christian and all that stuff. We know religious. This is a woman that says, before Christ and after Christ, I wasn't supposed to make it. I didn't expect to see 18, let alone 20. All I can do is thank God and thank him again. As you can see, this woman got a rocket launcher. And, right, she's going to have a lot of rocket launchers and pocket rockets. But as you can see, she was 18. She didn't expect to see 22. If she saw 22, she's shocked. Oh, I made it to 22. I made it to 25. I made it to 30. But that doesn't mean her past is going to come with it. You're supposed to overlook all of this. This is the stuff that she's going to say it was before you, so it doesn't count. Let's go ahead and play the video here. You do see a lot of women making this particular video. All right, so this is her before Christ, going to jail, stripping, taking Plan B, sleeping all day, getting locked up. All right, right there, showing that ass, middle finger, tongue out, Jezebel spirit, tattoo on the leg. All right, ass out, Pookie fucking. All right, rap studio, drug money. All right, there she is on stage right there. And there she is in the drug video right there. Drug money in hand, Pookie right there standing next to her. There's Pookie again. All the niggas that fucked, right? All the guys that were her exes that she still talks to. Oh, yeah. And there she is right there. This is before Christ right here. And of course, she's going to wash them sins away and be, there's Pookie again. She's going to wash there's a lot of Pookies. I got a lot of male friends. Don't worry about them though. And they all ran trains on her. All right. And now, guess what? All my sins are washed away. I've been redeemed. I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Filled with the Holy Ghost I am. All my sins are washed away. I've been redeemed. Well, my past was before you, so it shouldn't matter. Now, she ain't going to tell you all this shit. She ain't going to tell you she was that bad. She ain't going to tell you that was that bad. She'll tell you, I was out here, it was siding. I was out here. It was lit every weekend. And you're going to find out that she make appointments for niggas. And, she set guys up to get her friend hookers and all of this shit. Right? All of this shit. But of course, when she shows up for you at 27, 28, and she grows up out of it.
And that's you.
There it is right there. But all these niggas, one of these days, these niggas gonna rob your house. Why? Because she still talks to them. And then when your ass take her on vacation, these niggas gonna rob your house. Yes. They're gonna rob your fucking house because she knows. And she reckless. And she's still in contact with these niggas. And she gonna give enough information for these niggas to come to your spot and shake you down. Because them guys ain't changed. She's the only one that changed. But now she done been delivered. There she is. All my sins are washed away. I've been redeemed. And they washed away now. She gonna suck somebody's dick tonight too after getting baptized. Yes, I've had that happen. A woman get baptized and then she's sucking my dick later. It happens. It happens, guys. Just because they say they doing this, it just means they're washing this away for the Lord Jesus Christ. All right, but it don't wash it away for you. It don't wash it away for you. Just because she can get up there. Now she's clean. Now she's in her era, her girl era, whatever era the fuck they want to come up with. Now she's in her feminine. You see, she's dressed up, but hey, she still got the big hooker earrings on. Once a hoe, always a hoe. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. All right, but now she's clean. Look. All right, now she ain't like that no more. Oh, now she got a little boyfriend and they dressing up and this nigga taking her out to nice dinners. All right, and he think he got a good woman. I got me a good girl, coach. My girl would never. And she also looks pregnant, okay? And guess who impregnated her after five early terminations of pregnancy? All right. She done deleted her OnlyFans, deleted them niggas out the phone, all of that. Blocked them and put them as a pizza delivery spot. Yep, she's healing. She's done healed, and she a changed woman. And if he ever investigate this skeezer and call her out for it, he's the problem. He's just insecure. You can't handle a woman. There he is right there. Pookie Glocktavius. Oh, I love you. Kissing. She got her hair hat on. Shout out to Tali Sotomayor. Look, all the skeezer is gone. Skeezer gone. Skeezer be gone. Okay? She didn't gain weight. All of that. She no longer a little slimmy. Now she chunky. All right? She done got a little chunk. All right, there she is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, this is when we normally meet women. We meet them like this. Oh, I grew up. I put my past behind me. I done found the Lord. All right, all this shit. And look at them, all right? You in your monkey simp suit. You in your monkey simp suit thinking you found a good one. I found a good one. I don't know how she was out here at 29 just being all good. Look at that shit.
And that's you.
He a changed man. He gonna roll the dice on his legacy with that schizoid. Yep, and she trying to clean himself up and be a better man. He trying to get rid of them 2 felonies so he don't get a third. Now she's all covered up from head to fucking toe, all the way to the ankles. All right. And she done chunked it up. Oh, no. Are we getting married? Okay, now look. Skeezers are never too far from other skeezers. All right. So look, they go to cousins, and the cousins still living that life. These are her friends and her cousins that are skeezers, and she's going to tell you that she's the good girl. But no, she's not. She's a skeezer too. All right. She just cleaned up her act. enough to get your goofy ass.
And that's you.
Okay. There they is getting married. Damn, that happened fast. That happened fast. Look at that shit.
And that's you.
Cleaned up her act just enough time to get married and impregnated. Look at this shit. And it happens to us, dude. We got like this too. This happened to dudes in the 90s. It happened to dudes in the 50s and 60s. Now he want to be a good man. Right? She need you to be a good man. She need, after she been getting trains ran on her by them gangbanger niggas. All right, but now he got to marry this shit. Hey, man, this is what men don't want. Men don't want this shit, but it ain't much left out here but this shit. All right? Oh, kissy poo. Kissy poo. And now she got a corporate job. There she is. And she's got the wedding ring. All right, look at her. Oh, but look, take a look. It happens fast, man. In their life, this happens in a span of 8 years. Maybe 10. In a span of 8 to 10 years. Why her past will come back to haunt? Because those guys and all of these skeezers that she's with still has access to her. All right, but she didn't hit that Hail Mary buzzer beater. She's still about this life. She will miss this life. She will return back to that life. All of these niggas that she's in the videos with, she still talks to. Some of these niggas is in jail. All right, she still talks to them too. She writes them love letters in jail. Them niggas ain't getting out for 15 years. And you're going to be married 15 years, and one of these niggas going to get out of prison. And then one of her boyfriends, ex-boyfriend, going to get out of prison after serving 15 years and go sleep on your couch. Oh, this is my friend from the boulevard. And he just got out of jail. He needs some help. He going to be sleeping on the couch. And when you go to work, she going to be getting piped down viciously by him. Yep, she put money on his books. Money you gave her. She puts to the, that might be your ex-pimp. The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial information and game back to where it needs to be. This is the Blue Chip Mindset on steroids. We have 80 plus episodes from the last 2 years that you missed available via playback. You can get all of those episodes. Also, every live stream on Sunday night with all of our great contributors with subjects, cryptocurrency, investment, money 101, money 201. Also, if you're looking to become a social media content creator, this is the group for you. 2 times a month, we give you content creator information about how much money you can make via content creation. What are the most popular forms of content creation coming forward in the next few years, and how you can capitalize on an opportunity to be a content creator. Join patreon.com/Coach Greg Adams to find the Money Mindset link. Let's get our Blue Chip Mindset on. The window is still open. All right, but money you gave her, she puts on his books in the prison. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you over here thinking you giving her some money. And you be like, where all that money I gave you? She putting it on another nigga's books. Tell me. I ain't lying. I know women of all races that have done this. Asian, Jewish, white, black, Latino, Latina. They all capable of doing this. This shit is easy slam dunk. Easy. Her ex-plug, she still talked to all of them. She still talks to all these guys. These guys are never going away. She will say it's in her past, but these guys get carried on into her relationships. This is a 100% fact. All right? These guys get carried on into her relationships. And she's going to say it's her past, but her past is your present. If you investigate, you'll find it out. You'll find out. All right? One of these guys used to be her pimp/manager, and she used to run drugs for this nigga. All right? She still talks to them through your entire relationship. And she will say, it's just my homie, my buddy. He ain't nobody. I really don't like him. You'll find out he still fucks her or still used to fuck her. Yes. Especially the more skeezer they are, the more likely. The less skeezer they are, it just decreases the like. She'll end up dating a guy like this later, all right, or cheating with a guy like this later on, all right? Her past is your present. That's what you're investing in. You're investing in her past because it's going to come back to haunt you at some particular point. All right, I know. Let's show you this one right here. Yep, she's still on demon time. And she'll tell you, well, I didn't realize that I couldn't really have a relationship with this guy. Oh, by the way, she's more loyal to that guy than you. Okay, let me play this because this is going to be a hard one. She's still more loyal to that guy than she is to you. Why? She has an attachment to him that you don't. Like, you guys have an emotional attachment. She might have a financial attachment. She might have like a criminal attachment where she knows something about, she knows how he conducts his business. He knows how she conducts her business. There's an attachment there that you'll never have that will last longer than your attachment. So she can't unattach from him because she knows something or she's done something from him that can harm you or her in the future. So she can't. It could be the money. It could be the business, how it operates. It could be that she puts money on his books, that something. There's an abortion. There's something. She has an attachment to him that is eternal. Your attachment is not. All right. She has a loyalty to him that is undying. And you'll never know about it unless you ask her. And she will only tell you 10% of it. Yep. He's an ex-scammer. Yep. He's a scammer and she's an ex-scammer. So she knows how he scams. And what will happen is, you know how scammers work, or ex-pimps or ex-drug dealers or drug dealers work. They always going to be in the game because she's an accomplice. Exactly. She's an accomplice to his crimes and his crime syndicate. So what will happen is he'll always be in a bind. He'll always be in a need. And if she was pushing weight for him, she knows that he can just call her up and be like, hey, I need you to do this for me. And she'll do it. She can't say, no, I'm married now. I got a boyfriend now. She'll be like, okay, what you need me to do? Because she'll know how to do it. And they already have a history together. So she'll do it. She'll be like, what? And guys, I met suburban white girls that do this. So don't think that it's just going to be black women. All right. I'm just letting you know. I've seen suburban white women do this. All right. I've seen women. Yeah. Breonna Taylor comes to mind. So it's not just drags and black women that are doing this, but Breonna Taylor comes to mind. Breonna Taylor is the living embodiment of this, or the dead embodiment. She had the boyfriend that got in a shootout with the police, but she was dealing with the scammer, drug dealer, gangbanger nigga and renting cars for him. And guess what? He had a dead body in the car. That's how it came up. That's how it came up. She'll do a drug run. All of a sudden, you working. I got to work this weekend. She'd be like, I got to go to Arizona. Why? What business you have there? Oh, my family's meeting there. And she'll do a run real quick. Hey, baby, I need you to do a quick run. And she'll do a quick run for him. Latinas too. No woman is immune from this. I've had women overseas do this, that I met overseas that had this history. Right. And they told me about it. I was shocked. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I was 21 at the time and I was with a nightclub promoter and they were doing a little side thing. And I would go from this country to this country to run drugs. But this bitch dressed like a conservative. She's 27, dressed conservatively, completely just trying to get you to love bomb her. She just love bombing you, telling you have a future together. Meanwhile, she used to run drugs from country to country, from city to city, on a goddamn Greyhound bus. Now, if you don't think you're immune from this, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've seen this early in my life. I've seen this later in my life. I've seen this all in the middle. If they tell you that they were on drugs, I used to do coke back in the day. I used to smoke a lot of weed. Where did they get it from? You have to ask yourself, where did they get it from? Right here. And they still know these guys. They still talk to them. And one way they'll hide it. I'm going to tell you one way they hide it. One way they hide it is that what they'll say is, well, he has a girlfriend or a wife, but she still talks to him on the phone. And the girlfriend Pookie's girlfriend, Glocktavius's girlfriend, Edgar's girlfriend knows about this girl. They might even know the history. She accepts it. But you don't know. And you're like, why are you talking to a man that has a whole girlfriend? And the girlfriend knows. Oh, I FaceTime them all the time. It's because they're all kind of affiliated. They've all know the scam business. They all know the drug business. She probably got the girlfriend for him. She was the ex-girlfriend, and now she's the new girlfriend, and they're all connected, intertwined in this syndicate, in this past, as whores or hookers or girls of the night or drug runners or mules or gang affiliated. They're all connected, and they probably still all do business. So you're like, why are you talking to this nigga? He had a whole girlfriend or a wife. They're still in business, okay? They still run business. They still suggest business, all that. But they're not going to tell you. This will come back and haunt you. Because if you don't ask, you're not going to find out. But they're going to give you little bits and pieces. And the sad part about it is, and this could even be worse, you got to watch out for this. If she still associates with guys like this, it might be possible that she might use your car or your house as a stash house and you don't know it. But the guy knows it. Her friend told her to use it as a stash house or put stash in your car. And you driving around with the shit all in your goddamn, where your goddamn motherfucking tire is, your spare tire is. And when you break up with her, she don't want to break up because she got some shit stashed out your motherfucking house or car. So when you say, bitch, I'm breaking up with you, she be like, I can't leave you. Why? She might have some shit stashed up in your house, up in your car, if she has a past like this. And the drug dude knows. She knows. But you don't know, nigga, because you think she's a good girl. This happened to Breonna Taylor. Yep, she using your mailing address. Pookie knows. That's why she's with you, nigga, and he pimping her out to you. They know they're using you. You don't even have a fucking clue. You don't even have a fucking clue. And then, then when you break up with her, she call the police on your ass, and all of a sudden you in jail, and you don't realize you had a whole stack of Molly all up in your motherfucking trunk, and you didn't even know it. You had it in your closet. You didn't even know it. This is why I say her past can come up to haunt you. All because she can put on a traditional dress and change up her fucking look doesn't mean the niggas in the past or the guys she dealt with in the past goes away. You can see it right here. Doesn't mean that. And what I'm going to tell you is, if she has a past of suspect people in her past, she can't overpower them. Because why? Because the guy knows what she does, right? He could just turn her in, right? Or he can make the drop on her. So she can't be like, nigga, I ain't going to do this no more. She can't do it. She can't do it. She can't do it. She can't walk away from it. And she knows she might need him. I need a quick 3,000. I need a quick 5,000. You ain't going to give it to her, Mr. I don't pay. So who is she going to do it for? They always need a quick 2,000. And he'd be like, go make that run for me. I'll give it to you. Hey, am I hitting on all cylinders? I know. Watch out if a woman has homeboys. If she has homeboys, and they're always dudes and nightclub dudes and promoters and rappers and scammers and drug dealers, but these niggas got a connection to her that you'll never get over. All right, you'll never get over. He says those ninjas can always resurface and return from the past at any point. Call her up and be like, hey, do me this one favor real quick. And she's sold. She's sold. She's going. If she has a street pass. All right. We got another woman right here. Strippers, too. You got to watch out for strippers, sugar babies, escorts. They all do this right here. So it says right here, former OnlyFans girls. All right, I'm finally letting go of my dancer life. Now, this is game that nobody will tell you. I don't think anybody's ever covered it from this perspective. All right. I don't think anybody's really covered this because you guys like to compartmentalize women. All right, they're different, and she good, and she bad. She a hoe. She's nice. And, oh, by the way, she probably had an abortion from one of these niggas. Yeah. She probably had an abortion. He can fuck her at will. Like if she goes and meets him, he gonna fuck her. Just out of GP. Just on GP. But we got stripper. Ex-stripper. I'm letting go of my dancer life. She's gonna put it in the past. Although she's got a tattoo on her chest and her neck. Can't run from it that far. But now she wants a regular relationship. Let's go ahead and hear what we're hearing here. See it.
Just in case I wanted to go back, just in case I changed my mind. You don't know how hard this is, but God told me it's time to let go. Every outfit, every shoe, every dollar I made dancing came with a price. Anxiety, soul ties, depression. Many nights I cried myself to sleep after the club. No peace, no purpose, and honestly, always feeling alone at the end of the day. This is me saying goodbye to that chapter. This is me choosing freedom over fast money.
All right. Wow. Choosing freedom over fast money. I'm saying goodbye to that chapter. So she might see you as the...
And that's you.
All right. She might turn to the Lord. She might say, I'm going to close that book to that chapter. All right. I'm going to move on. I'm going to find a righteous guy right here. All right. But you ain't going to know shit about this past. You ain't going to know a damn thing. All right. So let's see here. There's music in the background. She got to get rid of all her stripper shit. Look at this. Look at this. That's her past that you're not supposed to worry about right here. Why you got all these panties? Oh, you know, I used to collect panties, you know. Oh, I don't need this no more. All right. And there she is crying. It's emotional. She can't get rid of it. Like most women can't get rid of it. They'll just hide it. All right. But this woman is going through a cleansing. All right. She's redeeming herself. And there she is getting attention for it. But look at all these tattoos on the thighs. These men own her. These are all her pimp stamps and all of these nigga stamps and all of this shit. Cartel stamps. All right. This is all tramp stamps. She can't get rid of it completely, but you'll overlook it. Oh, you got 5 tattoos on your thighs. All right. That's honest. All right. I can trust you. All right. And they don't need the tattoos to even do this either. But there she is going through her cleansing. You ain't even around yet. All right. She got a BBL. All right. So you already know what time it is there. BBL. Same by the whole life. But once a hoe, always a hoe. All right. There it is. And you're going to, coach, man, I could save her. I could change her. She trying to say goodbye to whole life. She can't say goodbye to whole life. It's in the blood. She started off life like that. It's always going to be there. She knows these guys. She knows her marks. She knows her tricks. She knows the past clients. She knows future clients. Dude, she'll even tell you, oh, I know a guy, like if you break up with me, I know who I'm going to next, right? There's a millionaire guy waiting for me in Sweden. She's talking to him while she's talking to you. And when you say, hey, we in a committed relationship, you're exclusive to me. She's going to be like, well, I didn't think I couldn't talk to other guys. That's why you can't talk to other guys, because you realize that she's already got the next guy set up. All you got to do is just break up. And then she'll be on the dick of the next guy in less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. All right. So there it is right there. All right.
Years of dancing. I recently stopped about 5 months ago, but I was still holding on to all my stuff. All my dancer outfits, all my shoes, just in case I wanted to go back, just in case I changed my mind. You don't know how hard this is, but God told me it's time to let go.
She said, you don't know how hard this is, but God told me to let go. All right. God told me. You don't know how hard it is. Well, it's the hardest thing. They can never let go. All right. They can never let go. Even though they'll say they let go, they ain't letting go, bro. They can't let it go. They have loyalties. They have information. They have, they have information of how things work, right? They know how the fast money can come. They know. Yep. Just in case, I gave it up for now, but just in case I might have to go back to it. But then she'll dance and twerk in front of you and you'll be like, where you learn all that? She was a woman of the night. Where you learn those skills?
Every outfit, every shoe, every dollar I made dancing came with a price.
There's always a price. It's never free. Nothing's ever free. You pay in one way or another. Yep. You pay in one way or another. Yep. You're going to see her pictures. See these pictures? You're going to find these pictures and be like, what is this? But everything comes at a price. So this is a past that has taken a toll on her. Then she's going to say, it's in my past, but it came as a price. It came at a price. All right, so there was a payment to be made. And she said, what did it come as?
Anxiety, soul ties, depression. Many nights I cried myself to sleep after the club.
Yep. How about the pimps? How about when you were getting pimped out? How about when your pimp was trying to drug you, make you take drugs so you can sell some pussy on a drug deal? How about that? You left all that part out. All right, you left that part out. But, of course, loneliness, anxiety, depression. Why? Because Pookie and them got other bitches. Now, this woman, you will tell her to get you 2 bitches, and she won't get them. Pookie calls her up. Get me 2 bitches. She'll get on the horn right now. All right? Send 2 bitches to Pookie. Right? To Glocktavius. She'll send 2 of them. She'll find them in no time flat. Why? Because she knows she could die if she don't follow instructions. She could go to jail if she don't follow instructions. All right, but here she is trying to wash this sins away right here. All right.
No peace, no purpose, and honestly, always feeling alone at the end of the day.
Yep, she's going to go back to school at 28, 29. She's going to try to go get a degree, 31. She'll go try to get a degree. Be like, bitch, why you going back to school now? She just now figured that fast money life ain't it. That fast money life ain't it, man. I'm a good girl now. It's in my past. My past don't matter. It was before you. Why should it matter?
This is me saying goodbye to that chapter.
Yep, I'm closing the book. I'm saying goodbye.
This is me choosing freedom over fast money.
Now, fast money. Freedom over fast money. All right. And again, I shout out to these young ladies. It wasn't like they didn't know, but of course, they found out. Okay. Let's listen to this video right here. Her past don't matter, does it? Here we go. Why her past will come back to haunt you. Yep. Here we go right here.
I love me some black men and black women. I don't discriminate. When I am single and dating, I will consider all races, but there's about an 85% chance that I'm going to end up with someone who has melanin. But this is usually the comeback that people want to give me. And joke is on them because I am a single mother, but it's because of a white man. Because of a white man. I love me some black men. And black women, I don't discriminate. When I am single and dating, I will consider all races, but there's about an 85% chance that I'm going to end up with someone who has melanin. But
okay.
This is usually the comeback that people want to give me. And joke is on them because I am a single mother, but it's because of a white man.
All right, so what are we hearing here? What are we hearing here? Okay. What are we hearing here? There's a lot to unpack, and we're going to unpack the shit. So what do we have? We have a leftover woman, obviously a single mother. The single mother, she married a guy. She's not a single mother, probably. She's a co-parent. She married a white guy. It didn't work, but she always liked niggas, and there's probably niggas in her past. Soon as she got divorced, like this previous woman right here, she ran back to niggas because niggas take anything, right? So we take anything. We'll take her back, and we'll get into a full-blown relationship with them. So she has to like black men at this point. White men ain't going to take her. Once you go black, white men ain't going to take her. Okay, so she don't have an option to go get white men. All right, she has a less chance to get white men, but she could get piped down by a whole bunch of niggies. And she probably has a past when she was in her late teens and her early 20s where she was around niggies. All right, but white men ain't going to be no, Nah, I'm good. I still got prime pick out here. But niggas will take anything. It is what it is. All right, it is what it is. So that's her past coming back to haunt you. All right, you were the white man, you married her, she had a baby, she divorced you, and she's back with niggies. And niggies, you get the single mother special. Fire crotch redhead. All right, yes indeed, yummy yummy. And how many niggies hit and quit this one? How many niggies hit and quit her? Okay, niggy. And then when you see it, she's gonna meet you. She's gonna meet me and be like, "You're so handsome, you great, I admire you, you're so smart." All right. And then she'd be like, let's get married. You'd be like, okay. You don't check her past. I was married. I got divorced. He was abusive. I ran the streets a little bit, but I got tired of it. I wanted a good relationship. You're going to go back and see the niggas that used to hit this and nut down the back of her throat and dip. You're going to see the niggas that used to hit, and you're going to be like, wow. You'll be like, wow. That did the freak shit. Trains, orgies, she invited her friends to suck them off. You're going to ask her to bring one of her friends over to suck you off. I don't do that no more. Do we really want to do it? She ain't going to want to do it. She ain't going to want to do it. You just the next niggy. All right, that's what you are. Niggy. But if you a corporate niggy, you're going to fall right for it. You're going to fall right for it. She different. Her past don't matter. All right, and you're going to find a picture of her with Glocktavius. All right, 100%. All right, damn. And I got one more video here. We have this woman that is on the thumbnail right here talking about her past, of how they're done with men asking about their past. All right. But by the way, actually, I want to show you this before. Okay. It says right here, this is the woman saying she's closing the chapter of her stripper past. Look at this comment. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. This gave me so much courage. By the way, strippers, OnlyFans girls, prawn actresses, this is a very lonely life. I know they have access to sex and men, all right, but it is not the life that it's going to be filled with what they're looking for. Okay, I would love to interview you. I'm so proud of you, says Ryan. Okay, why am I crying? She's free from the shackles that binds her. God is good. Look at how fast they just expunge her record. Look at how fast. Oh, this makes sense. You'll find a good guy that'll accept you in your past. All right, look at this right here. I truly understand. It's been officially 5 years that I retired from these streets. Holy mackerel. I've been retired for 5 years from these streets. Retired from, oh, and there's the Gump. Look, we got a white Gump. Okay, she's been retired, and look at the guy. He got the prize. They're the prize. The white Gump. All right, she went swirling. And he rich, a billionaire, and he don't care because they fucking have trains and orgies too, as you can see. She been retired from the street for 5 years, but she be sitting on Zaddy's face. He don't care. She a freak anyway, and he been divorced twice already. But as you can see, she on a boat. She retired, huh? It sounds like you just went to the next stage of Sugar Baby. You didn't retire shit. Retired. Oh, my goodness. Wow. There it is. Look at what I got, guys. He got a reform skeezer, all right? And she ain't put it away. She still know Glocktavius in them. She still know. Yo. Forever the streets. Their solution is street-oriented. They just pivot slightly to another up. Then there's Glocktavius. There it is. Look. There. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. So there he is with the family picture. Look at how she's dressed. She's all buttoned up. There's her baby's kids. And there's the Gump. And guess what? The next picture, I hope that's her brother. Don't worry about him. It's just my friend. Her ex-pimp. Her ex drug dealer friend. Oh, no. Wow. I've been retired for 5 years. Let me click this shit. Okay, this is her brother. I'll give her a pass. My husband got me out of bed to ensure we didn't miss the celebration. Okay, this is her brother. You got another guy right here. Who is that? Our friend. There's the friend. And look how she's dressed. All right, she was just buttoned up. That's the friend. So white Zaddy, she outside like this. Ooh-wee. I've been retired for 5 years. Does this look retired? Let me see if I can catch her again. There she is, courtside. Zaddy paying for top dollar. All right. He might not give a fuck. vacations, cars, upgrading the bitch. All right, they go white zaddy again. Retired, huh? Taking her everywhere. Now they at the Kentucky Derby with his chocolate drop. I want to see another picture with her fucking pookies. There he is playing the daddy. All right. Once a hoe, always a hoe. All right. That's just the reality. Okay. Where else we got? I want to see another Pookie picture. There they are in the MK Ultra Sex Kitten dress. Damn, he upgraded this bitch. That's for sure. She living a good life. That's for sure. She got a baby. I don't know if that's his baby, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought she retired, fam. She retired? Hold up. This is 215 weeks ago. Larry C., give me the numbers here. That's less than a year. That's over a year ago. Retired, you say, huh? That's retired? That's retired? I retired 5 years ago. Let's go back to the comment. I truly understand. It's been officially 5 years that I retired. During the beginning, it was hard. I kept my dance wear and heels just in case my boutique was slow. But God knew his plan over my life. There's God. God. It says right there. What did it say? I met a guy who became my husband, helped me raise my prior kids as if they were his, and while raising our son together, it's okay to cry. So look at this. God bless. God will bless you. Bless your obedience. They just give her a pass. This takes so much strength. What? Oh, it said weeks. Okay. It didn't say days. All right, here we go right here. Congrats. Keep testifying. Woo-wee. And you can get your sugar daddy trick at the end of the day. Your rich billionaire. All right, that gonna take you to Diddy parties. You see what we're looking at, man? You see what we're looking at? Okay, last video here. This is Call Her Daddy podcast, answering a question about why a man's husband. Okay, let's let her speak on it.
My boyfriend has a very big issue with my past. He found my list of people I have been with, and he was pissed. He actually broke up with me initially, but after a while, we got back together. The issue now is, I feel like he is constantly making judgmental comments about me being easy or having a high body count. He always says he's just kidding, but how can I get him to stop caring that I was with guys before him? I feel like every single girl has a list of the guys she's ever been with. Like, how fun. I remember the men that have been inside of me, and I have a husband, and that's okay. This sounds like a really insecure or possessive man. We've all lived, we've all had a good time, and if anything, everyone we've been with prior to has helped us become the person we are today.
Hey, man, good luck out here, guys. Good luck. I mean, this is what happens. You let them out here skis for 20 years, 10 years of their 20s and 30s, and then this is the result. This is the result. He's just insecure and controlling. He's projecting. He won't accept that you got a fucked up past. All right, so now we go shame him. He has the problem, not me. It ain't my problem, it's him. Right? Yo. And this woman has the largest podcast, one of the largest podcasts for women. Okay. You're insecure. All right. If you can't handle it, I got a list and it's super fun. These men allowed me to become the woman I am today that you get to get.
I think your answer next time he says that, if you were just being catty, is like, what's your point?
There it is. What's your point? That's the answer to answer back? Okay. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is like guilt. This is their guilt of reality of dealing with this. And by the way, doesn't she has a STI? I think she has a STI and the dude still married her. What's your point? Look at this. Merp. So it's the guy's fault. Remember, everything is going to be your fault, gentlemen. It's your fault.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
It's your fault. Guys, you're going to find out this woman fucked him and you on the same day. Yes, when you were dating her. I'm going to go a little bit too far now. When you were dating her, she fucked him, then you on one 24-hour rip. She came from his house to your house while you were just figuring things out when nothing was official. But you're going to find that out later. You're going to find that out later. You'll find it out earlier if you ask the right questions, but you'll definitely find it out. And you're going to be like, huh? Because men overlap. They're almost never single for large periods of times. Even when they're single, they still have somebody still getting access. So that's why that's why she's looking like that. Merp. That's why she's looking like that. Why does it matter? What is the question she asked? She's going to say,
just being catty, is like, what's your point?
What's your point? What's your point? You're a whore? That's what your point is. I shouldn't marry you? That's what my point is. But you ain't going to find nobody that ain't like me. We're all like this. That's her point. So her response to you questioning her is, what's your point? Yo.
I was so easy. What's your point?
I was so easy. What's your point? Yep. Well, my point is, it wasn't as easy for me to get you. But you were so easy with these other guys. Why did I end up paying the fucking bill? Why do I have to marry you? Why are you having my kids? Why am I paying for it and putting my life on the line on the divorce? Miss Easy Bitch. All right. Why am I doing it if they didn't do it? Why do you still talk to them niggas? All right. And you were so easy with them. Why am I supposed to trust you? These are the questions. You can trust me. Nah. You're going to find out you can't.
You not want to be with me anymore? He's like, well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm really fucking shocked.
Wow. She pulled the abundance card on you. You don't want to be with me no more? Is that what you're saying? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Get the fuck out.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm really fucking shocked, like, how easy you were. What's your point?
What's your point? Damn.
What's your point? Are you trying to put me down right now?
You're going to make me feel bad about my whore life, my whore past. You're going to make me feel bad. You're making me feel bad. You're persecuting me. You're judging me. And it was before you. So it shouldn't count. She has no response.
Or do you want me to get upset? Do you want me to defend myself? Like, you let me know what's your point. What do you want me to do? You want me to leave? You want me to call them? Do you want me to detail everyone for you? Do you want me to pretend you're the first person I've ever had sex with? Like, what do you want?
Look at that. You see that? That basically is a deflect, redirect. All right. I'm going to deflect that shit and redirect it to your feelings. All right. You ain't going to make me feel bad. What you want me to do? Go jump on their dick now? Now, let me tell you something. If you break up, yeah, that's a severe deflect, redirect. Severe gaslighting. Now, watch this. If you break up with her, which I'm going to tell you, you should, she'll be on another dick in less than 24 hours. She'll be on the phone with other niggas the next morning. She'll be lining up the next. Okay, batter up. Who's next? She'll cry for about a couple of minutes, maybe an hour or two. She'll wipe her tears and she'll just jump out there. This is classic white woman energy. This is how white women do things. They gaslight, they manipulate, they deflect, redirect. They ask you questions back. What do you want me to do? What you want me to do? So what's going to be? What you going to do? That passive aggressive attacks. Classic white woman shit. And you guys think these white women are clean and pure and that they are good judgment? No, they're not. Especially if they're somewhat marginally to all the way attractive. They know some shit. They got a very despicable past. And they get away with it because everybody thinks, oh, they're so nice. She doesn't seem like that. She has a father. Right? Yo. All right. So what do you want me to do? What would you like me to do? And what would you like me to do and make you feel better? You want me to tell you everybody I fucked? That's basically what she's saying. And of course you're going to say, well, no, I don't want to tell. I don't need to know all that. I'll be like this. Yeah, go ahead and tell me. Go ahead, tell me. All right, let's go. Let's start from number 1. What is this list of? 37. Let's go. Start them off. Right here. And then when she finished, then kick her the fuck out. Thank you for telling me the truth. I'm going to dodge a bullet because all this shit about to haunt me. All right, get the fuck out. Yeah, nah, I want to know. All right, tell me. All right, that's completely passive aggressive. This is crazy.
Do you want me to pretend you're the first person I've ever had sex with? Like, what do you want? What will make you feel better?
What will make you feel better? Wow. Woof.
You little fucking bitch boy.
Bitch boy. Look at that. That's what she really thinks about you. By the way, that little fucking bitch boy is what she really thought of you to begin with. That's not new. That's not a new thought. She already thought you were a little bitch boy. She already thought you were a little bitch boy. She just never told you. Now that you challenged her, you got the real opinion. She already thought you were a little bitch boy. Okay? She was just using you for that. That's who you were.
And that's you.
Now that you called her shit out, now she want to jump to the gaslighting and the deflect redirect and calling you a little bitch boy. Sad part about it is that's what she thinks you are at all. So if you don't break up with her at this point, you have no leverage. None. If you stay with her after that, you are the biggest fool in history. If you stay with her after she revealed this shit and she told you all this shit, you literally got to cut her ass the fuck off. If you want to save any pride, I don't care what she was doing to you. You need to cut her ass off.